Texans and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on a run back at the 27. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Well, maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who are going to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They give it to him again. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. That brings up 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
The Seahawks opting for a 5th DB nickel set for this 3rd down play. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Down. Ready?
They'll throw it here on 1st. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he takes it down to the 33. They get 23 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Ready. 45. White. Set.
Dropping back to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
On the set.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Set.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Give him 5 on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On the ready.
First red zone opportunity of the game now for the Texans. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. So 2nd down coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready.
Pass play coming here. Running in the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And his play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Stopped on the play by the rookie from Tennessee.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Here he is on 3rd and short. Throw left side. Oh, the football's loose. And the Seahawks have it. stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in you.
And they'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He's going to bring this down to their 35. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Here we go. Hut.
He'll look to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready.
Here's a throw. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's got cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Walker on first down. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4.
Ready.
He's going to throw it. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Check, man. Black, 95. Set.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first and goal.
Every tight end worth of salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
There.
Fullback trying to power it across. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Another chance at 6. It's second and goal.
Set. Ready. 50. Ready.
Walker. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks finish up their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. We don't blue. 60 red. 60 red. Cycle. Blue striker. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Caught, nice gain left side. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead on the first play of the drive.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Seahawks second. Tiny Fairbairn at the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
I just love to see that. I love to see the momentum created out of a great special teams play. Look at the fist bumps. Look at the little pats on the butt. Look at the little more juice this offense has now. Set up with great field position.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
They'll come out throwing. Collins, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good for us Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the
Ready.
20-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back now for the second quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone.
Here we go. Yellow. Hut.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Come on, set. Hut.
Design bootleg here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition.
And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Blown back gets the handoff. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Offense in a hurry up here. They're going play action. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Throw here, third down. Has it downfield. It's Chase. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a second quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Ready. Red, 38. Set, go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Red, yellow, black, set.
They'll throw it. Caught him deep from where that fumble came, Brock, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. And after losing a hold of that one, he's still shaking up on the play. So we'll see team personnel out there to tend to him.
On the set.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Ready? Warriors, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here he goes, third and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. And the Texans are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Ready?
They'll try and punch it in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
We'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Ready up.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's third and goal.
Let's go now. Hut.
Working now from the gun. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And the kick is no good. The snap was off the mark, and that leads to a miss hit on the point after. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Tag. Ready.
Drive begins with a Walker run. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got second and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 2.
Ready.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Let's go now. Ready.
Looking in the air here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he'll get this through midfield and start pushing into Texans territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. Throwing now off the play action. Brought in inside the 20. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Ready, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Nice.
From the red zone on first. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 76.
That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Seahawks get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, break.
Texans to the line. First and 10.
Here we 6. Mega. 36.
He'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
52 blue.
Back to pass on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Set, ready. Slide through. Blue 32. Set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
And the Texans first down.
Set. Black, 10 black. Hut, hut.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal, Houston.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Come on, set, set.
Working inside the red zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Let's go now.
And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close.
Pressure gets there, right side, it's blocked! The 3 up the middle, it's a breakaway! The 30! the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
It's far from this kicker's first NFL campaign, but I bet you it's one of the first kicks he's seen turn into points on the other side. Hey, listen, fault is shared by everybody, but I'm sure he'd prefer this to be the last time it happens in his lengthy career.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Steady.
Throwing from the gun here. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. Along the right sideline. There's space. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Set, hut, ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Let's go.
Second down pass play coming. He put everything he had into this one. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another. 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. The Texans set to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Brings it in at the 12. Shoots away from one. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out.
Get up. Hawk 70.
To throw here on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Go street. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Back now, pressure coming. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go. Buffalo 18. Cougar 19.
To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready,
Sticking to the air here. Complete to Walker on the check down. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Red. Ready.
They are throwing it again. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Check out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will tie things up in the third.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 60 red. Red, cycle. Ready.
Now looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust, and trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Down. Ready, ready.
They're trying to pick this up on the ground. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Let's go. Set.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's 16 yards on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. 45, right. Set.
Back to throw. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. His second scoring catch of the game. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 33. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Here we go. 6, level, yellow, 22.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. It'll be a first down, Texans.
I tried to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Finds the in route complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Chase. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard.
Bill Green. Set.
Dialing up a pass here on third down. Cut out left. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up second down.
Ready? Let's go now. Slide through. 10 block. Blaster. 6. Cut.
He's going to throw it again. Throw is caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a...
Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now trail by just a point in the fourth. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Ready! Cougar 19! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Ready!
They're throwing it. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ready, ready!
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Riggs! Riggs! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! 19 tight! 19 tight!
Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40.
Take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Ready!
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set, first and 10.
Here we go!
Handoff now out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Tackling back at the 41-yard line.
Red, cycle! Hut, hut!
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Complete to number 88. Out of bounds, just short of midfield.
About set. This is third and 5.
Set, hut! You don't put red, 38. Set, hut!
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's set!
Plowing up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Ready!
He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
And it's third down. Third and long.
Trouble, 38. Pause red. 52 Blues. Rail. Blaster, 6. Mega. Ready.
Looking to throw. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Drill green. Ready?
Looking to throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Texans in range for a game-winning score. Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down.
Let's go now. 45. White. 10.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And he forced a 4th down.
And his kick is blocked. Line ball picked up inside the 25. Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Pass on for the extra point. It's no good. Not the time you want to see the extra point off the mark here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready?
Here he is to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Here we go. Blue strike 50. Green.
Back to throw. Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Red. Cycle. Set. Ready. Set.
He'll look to throw it. Caught. Nice gain left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Move the chains! You got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Block 40. Huh.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
10 black. Set.
They are throwing it again. And it's a touchdown in the final minute. He's in. And now an extra point would give him the lead and maybe the win. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down.
Now let's go.
ETN gets it on the drop. He's dropped a big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. All right, here we go. Second down.
60 Bobcats. Panther 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First and 10 at the 21-yard.
And now they call the timeout. Oh, Brock, what a play to get him into range. And now they can win it all as time expires. So everything comes down to this from Tyler Bass. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It's a 38-yard look here. And that one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And with a shot, this game is over. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.
single piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.